Here we are with the redshirt senior captain and 149 national qualifier for your St. Cloud State Husky wrestling team, Jacob Dalton Horn. Jacob, coming into this national tournament, you placed second at 149 rank. You had the seed number 4. And let's talk about your semifinals match where you upset the number 1 seeded Nate Herda of Augustana. You met him earlier in the season, lost by a close decision. What was the mindset coming into that semifinals match, knowing you had a lower seed against a guy you already lost to?
Well, I mean, as everybody knows, seedings don't really mean anything when you're at that level of competition. You know, most matches are real close, and me and Herda have had a past of you know, winning and lose. I've beat him, he's beat me. This year he beat me first match, and you know, I beat him when it count in the semifinals at the regionals. You know, and it was just, I went into the match with the mindset that, you know, I am the best, I can beat him, I have beat him. You know, it's 7 minutes of you know, beating. You know, just relentless. Don't give any points up. You know, stay in good position, score often, and score when you can. And you know, I came out on top and I won, and I rode him for the second period. You know, 2 minutes. You know, returned him several times. That wasn't easy, but you know, I got it done. So,
talk about how much of this is a team effort. I know Coach Costanzo has talked a lot about staying together as a team. Coming into the Super Regions, now going into the national tournament, 9 out of the 10 wrestlers have qualified for this national tournament. How important is it to stay together as a team?
It's very important. It's vital. I mean, if you're not in it together as a team, I mean, you don't have anything. You have to have that chemistry. You know, whether a guy wins or loses, he comes off the match, you gotta, you know, swat him on the bottom, give him a, you know, good job, or you know, keep your head right. You know, you get this next match. You know, if every guy goes out there and does and you know, showcases his skills to his best ability, you know, good things are going to happen, and the team it does it for itself. You know, if each guy does his job, then as a whole, the team will do its job.
This is not your first time going to the national tournament. There's other team, and there are other wrestlers on the team that are making a third or fourth appearance to the national tournament. What have you learned in the past years of qualifying at the national tournament that you will take into this year, and what type of advice would you give the first comers on the team that are going to the national stage for the first time?
You know, yeah, I've been there. This will be my 3rd time returning to the national tournament, and you know, last year I bunged up my knee a little bit, you know, and came into the wrestling a little late, and but you know, I still made it to the national tournament, and just didn't have the best tournament. My head wasn't completely right. You got to go into that tournament, and you got to leave everything on the mat. You cannot have any doubts whatsoever about the way you're going to perform, and that's exactly what happened to me last year. I had some doubts, being injured, had some doubts about how well I was going to do, and I went out there and I was dead. I wasn't able to do what I needed to do, but for those guys going there for the first time, my advice is just, you know, you're there to do great things. Just leave everything on the mat. Give it everything you have. Don't have any regrets about each match as you go through the tournament. You know, you can't have any regrets whatsoever. You lose, keep your head up, go into the next match, and, you know, say, I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to win. You know, I'm going to advance into the next round. And that's I mean, that's the mindset you have to have, is that I'm going to win. Nobody's better than me. I have to go. You have to believe that, or you won't perform the way you should, and you know you can.
Making his 3rd appearance to the national tournament in NCAA Division II wrestling is your redshirt senior captain from Ephrata, Washington, Jacob Dalton Horn. Good luck this upcoming week, Jacob, and bring home the gold.
Thank you. Will do.